All right, Access Chapter 1, we're on Step 7. Open the Properties table in Design View. We can double click the Properties table, but it will default show it to us in Datasheet view, but it's asking us to open in Design View. One way of many is to right click the Properties table and open in Design View. Okay, and I'll just click Design View and it will open for us. Hopefully. There we go. Okay. Open the Properties table in Design View. Change the data type for specific fields as follows. So let's do one at a time. The first one, date listed field. Okay, here's our date. We want to come over here to data type and we want to scroll down till we get date and time. And that makes sense. I mean, when they entered or purchased that property, we want a date and time field. We want it to show a date and time, right? Now, just real quick, I do want to show you. Okay, here's the data. Stay right where you are for a second. Here's the data sheet view, and now our dates are listed as dates. And we're going to go and make our list price as currency. If you look at your list price now, you just have numbers 135500. But when I go back into Design View, and you didn't have to do this, I'm going to go to list price. I'm going to click data type and go down to currency. Currency, I'm anticipating to see a dollar sign, a decimal, and 2 decimal places. I'm going to show you right now real quick. I'm going to go back to Datasheet view. You do not have to do this part. And here you can see list price is now listed with a dollar sign and those decimal places. Okay? So that was the point. I'm going back to Design View and finishing. Make sure square feet is a number. Make sure beds is a number. Make sure baths is a number. Make sure agents are a number. I have agent ID. Yep, agent ID should be a number. Okay, and that should be the end of step 7. Save the changes to the design table, then view the table in Datasheet view. So I'm going to save, and it's saying one more field has been changed to a shorter size. That's okay, probably our dates. And then I'm going to go ahead and go look at it in Datasheet view so I can see the changes I've made. I have dates, I have currency, and I have numbers for beds and baths, which is what we wanted. And that's the end of step 7. All right. Sort the records in the properties table, and we're still on the properties table. You can tell by we have a tab up here that says the properties name, and we're highlighted over here in all access objects by the list price field from the largest to the smallest. So here's our list price field. We can click our pull down menu up at the arrow and the field name, and we can just go select largest to smallest. This is considered descending order. It's also considered reverse alphabetical order. You'll notice the little z and the little a instead of alphabetical, which would be ascending order. So I'm going to click largest to smallest, and it's saying the biggest list price of our home is $497,000, and the cheapest home is $85,000. And that's the end of step 8. Step 9, use filter by form to create a filter that will identify all properties with a list price of less than $300,000 for 2 rooms. So you have 2 components, all right? In filter by form, you have to component all properties less than $300,000 and all properties equal to 2 bedrooms. Okay, we're going to go to the Home tab. We're going to go to Sort and Filter and go through Advanced and Filter by Form. There are several different ways to do this. This is one way shown in the simulated training. and we're going to hit filter by form, and then now notice our table is just showing us the field topping names. So we can go into each field, and the first thing we want to do is a list price less than 300,000. So we want to click here on list price. You sure this is and type less than 300,000. And so now when we go to look at our table, it will only bring back houses less than $300,000 but not equal to. And then we want to go to bedrooms or beds, and we want to say equal to 2. So we only want equal to 2. We apply the filter. Close the table and save the changes. And so you'll notice, look, oops, less than or equal to, and we have some bigger prices. You know what? We're going to try it a different way. We're going to go into the column heading, and we're going to go to number filters, and we're going to go less than, and we're going to go ahead and type 300,000 this way and see how that works, because it wasn't working the other way. And we have less than $300,000. And then we're going to go to bedrooms, and we're going to go to number filters, and we want it to equal, and we only want it to equal 2 bedrooms. Not very many houses with 2 bedrooms nowadays. All right, so our query was not the way we needed to go. We needed to go filter by field. I'm going to right click and save, and I'm going to right click and close, and I'm going to go ahead and delete my query because we did not want that yet. And that's the end of step 9.